Hi all. So in this video I'm just going to solve the problem of day 5 can place flowers. So in this question we are given an input array and the array is consisting of 1 and zeros, 1 indicating that a flower has been planted at that index and 0 indicating that it is an empty spot. So what we need to do is we are given with n plants and we have to return true or false if the we can plant all those given n plants, and false if we are not able to plant those all plants. The only condition is that no two flowers can be adjacent. So let me explain you with an example. So here, as it is, input is given over here, as you can see, 1 0 0 0 1. So here it is a plant and here it is empty spot, here it is empty spot, so we can place over here because those plants are not adjacent and we can place here, and n equals to 0. So we have remaining plants equal to 0 and we have planted all the given plants, so output of this would be true. But in second input we are given with 1 0 0 0 1, and we have been first index of the array has been planted. They we cannot place flower on this position because it is already occupied, and second position is vacant, but there is an adjacent flower placed to it, and this position we can place, but once we place we are remaining with one more plant, because initially in this second input we are given with two plants. If we plant one we are remaining with one more, so we cannot place either here and here also. So we are not able to place the complete given plants, and therefore the output of this is false. So the approach we are just going to follow is we would just keep track of three things: current position, previous position, and next position. So this is previous position, current position, and next position. If current position and previous position is all are equal to 0, then we are just going to place on current position one plant, and we are going to decrement our n because we have placed one plant. And complete after the complete iteration, if we are left with something n less than equal to 0, it means that we have planted all the flowers which we are given in the question, and if we have n greater than 0, then we have not planted the flowers which we have been given. So in this case the output is true, and in this case the output is false. First let us code, and after that we'll be analyzing the time complexity of the question. So first let's find out the size, flower bed size. We are making three variables: in previous, int next equal to 0, and current would be we can use the array indexing. So what we need to is we would iterate on the complete array I plus plus, and one edge case is there. I would tell you with an example. If s is greater than 0 and previous equals to flower bed of I plus 1. If s less than uh, sorry, s not I, yeah, if I less than s minus 1, we have next equals to flower bed I plus 1. Here would be I minus 1 because we are just going to on the previous position of the array. And we have handled this. These are the two edge cases which I'll be telling you in just a few moments. If previous previous equal to 0, it means that previous spot is empty and next spot is empty, as well as current, which would be flower bed of I, is also empty. Then we are just going to place one plant over there, one flower over there. We are going to make that position 1, and we are just going to decrement the value of number of flowers which we have been given by 1. And after this complete iteration, if we have n greater than equal n less than equals to 0, it means that we have uh, planted all the flowers which we have been given in the question. So we'll be returning just true, else return false. So first let us run the code and see. It is finished. Let us submit the code. Yeah, it got accepted. So now let me tell you the time complexity and the thing. So over here, let us see. Suppose we have this input, and this input. So in this value, if we start, we are previous is starting from by default with 0, and current in this would be 0, and next in this would be also 0. So in this case, we are just going to place one plant over here, and in this case, we are starting with like next equals to 0 and previous equals to 0 and current is 0. So in this also we are going to increment with 1. So these are those two cases which I have written over here in the if statement. And the time complexity before this is the time complexity for this is we are only using one loop, and in that loop we are just doing three comparisons. So order of n time, and time complexity is order of n time. Space complexity, we are just using constant space, one for these variables, two spaces for these variables. So space complexity is also constant. So I hope my explanation was good enough. So if you like this explanation, please do like my channel and share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.